Lesson 23. Peruvian Marvels. Read the passage below and answer the questions that follow. The Moche were a civilization that ruled Peru's north coast a millennium before the Inca. In a remote complex of pyramid ruins known as El Brujo, archaeologists have found a treasure trove of ceramics, reliefs and bones. The Moche did not leave a written language, but their artwork portrays a vibrant culture. When Peruvian archaeologist Regulo Franco first saw the ruins of El Brujo in 1990, his heart sank. Hundreds of looter holes packed the landscape. It looked like the moon, he recalls. But Franco noticed something in the rubble that gave him hope. Part of an ornate frieze showed a life-size man with a rope around his neck. After that, he says, I suspected this place still held many secrets. From above, El Brujo's Huacacauvallo, mud pyramid, reveals little of its former splendor. Centuries of flooding have transformed what was a grand cathedral of the Moche era into a mud mound. But beneath roofs they built to protect the site, excavators have dug out a warren of rooms and terraces decorated with colorful wall art. Built in 7 phases, from AD 100 to 700, Huacacauvallo included a plaza larger than a football field and a 6-tiered pyramid, serving as religious centers along a 300-mile stretch of Peru's coast. Dozens of pyramids dot arid valleys where the Moche built farming and fishing communities and made exquisite pottery and jewelry. Over time, Spanish explorers and others looted most of the pyramid's treasures. What happened to the Moche? Archaeologists have noted evidence of flooding and earthquakes that could have ruined the irrigation canal systems critical to Moche farms. They suspect that a series of El Niños which altered ocean currents, disrupted fishing grounds, and dramatically increased rainfall drove the Moche out from the coastal river valleys in the 8th century, leaving little evidence of their fate when they dispersed. After the Moche were gone, later cultures regarded their pyramids as sacred. Archaeologists have exhumed a number of artifacts dating from AD 900, including a copper mask buried in front of the pyramid. Such objects carry steep price tags on the antiquities black market, as evidenced by the legions of looter holes at the excavation site. However, more rooms lie buried with their secrets unknown, waiting to reveal their glorious treasures to Franco and answer the questions briefly in your own words. 1. Explain the meaning of these words. A. His heart sank, he was very unhappy. B. Former splendor, it used to be glorious previously. C. Excavation, the action of excavating something, especially an archaeological site. 2. Make sentences with these words. A. Evidence, it was revealed that important evidence had been suppressed. B. Legions, his delightful sense of humor won him a legion of friends. C. Warren, the council offices were a real rabbit warren. D. Artifacts, the limestone and marble foyer was lined with artifacts, a sign of Tamer's passion for all things ancient. 3. Who were the Moche? Answer. The Moche were a civilization that ruled Peru's north coast a millennium before the Inca. 4. What is Huacacauvallo? Answer. Huacacauvallo is a mud pyramid built by the Moche at El Brujo. 5. When did Regulo Franco's heart sink and why? Answer. When Regulo Franco first saw the ruins of El Brujo, his heart sank because there was evidence of merciless looting at the site. 6. How did archaeologists learn about the Moche culture? Answer. Archaeologists learnt about the Moche culture mostly through what is portrayed by their artwork. 7. The Huacacao served primarily a plaza for social transactions, b. protecting roof for temples, c. religious center for the community, d. workhouse for potters and jewelers. Answer: c. religious center for the community. 8. Why are Moche artifacts expensive? Answer: the Moche artifacts are expensive as they are found in the Moche pyramids, which are held sacred by many cultures, and also because they are very few in number. Activity B. Match the words taken from the passage with their meaning. 1. Relief. G. Piece of sculpture with design raised from surface. 2. Vibrant. D. Bright, striking, full of energy and life. 3. Ornate. I. Elaborately decorated. 4. Phrase. A. A band of painted decoration on a wall or the ceiling. 5. Splendor. H. Magnificence, grandeur. 6. Warren. B. A network of interconnecting burrows typically built by rabbits. 7. Arid. E. Dry and barren, getting no rain. 8. Exquisite. J. Extremely beautiful and delicate. 9. Exhumed. C. Dug out from the ground. 10. Legion. F. A vast number of people or things. C. Do as instructed. Follow the instructions given in brackets. 1. The Moche civilization displays a vibrant culture. Choose the correct verb. Answer: the Moche civilization displays a vibrant culture. 2. Huacacao reveals little of its former splendor. Change to past perfect tense. Answer: Huacacao had revealed little of its former splendor. 3. What could have happened to the Moche? Choose the correct modal. Answer: what could have happened to the Moche? 4. Centuries of flooding have transformed the Grand Cathedral of the Moche era into a mud mound. Underline the subject in the sentence. Answer: centuries of flooding have transformed the Grand Cathedral of the Moche era into a mud mound. 5. The Moche were a civilization that ruled Peru's north coast a millennium before the Inca. Underline the relative clause. Answer: the Moche were a civilization that ruled Peru's north coast a millennium before the Inca. 6. When archaeologist Regulo Franco first saw the ruins of El Brujo, his heart sank. Underline the subordinate clause and say what kind it is. Answer: when archaeologist Regulo Franco first saw the ruins of El Brujo, his heart sank. Adverb clause of time. 7. The Moche did not leave a written language. Underline the adjective. Answer: the Moche did not leave a written language. 8. Spanish explorers and others looted most of the pyramid's treasures. Underline the object of the verb. Answer: Spanish explorers and others looted most of the pyramid's